once you let go and give yourself permission to be it, your whole life changes. Like, for example, when I first started on YouTube, I would make a video here and there and just start posting and just be inspired by other people who have such a large following. And how am I going to get there? How am I going to do it? How am I going to attract more people to my page? It's analyzing. When I shifted from the thinking to the being and aligning myself with the higher power, that I'm good enough to be a YouTuber, everything changed. I started to make better videos. I started to attract more of a following, more subscribers to my YouTube channel, because I've embodied to be myself is enough for the people who are here to support me on these videos. That when you are your true self, that people are going to like that from you, because there's no fakeness anymore. There's no needing to be a particular way to grow and be successful. You can do it because you now align yourself with that version of you through the higher power, through the universal intelligence, that you are good enough right here and now, and that you have the capabilities to make videos, be a musician, be a photographer, be an artist. Anything that you want to do, you want to create a business, you want to grow from the ground up, you want to be making multi-million dollars per year. You need to start to think and feel like that type of person, and I'm sure you were inspired by many people who are already there. Now look at the steps that they took when they first started. And you think they kept telling themselves the same story, that it's not going to work and that I am the victim and that nothing is working in my favor, so I'm just going to stay stuck and keep telling myself the same story. No, they found the power within and they started to take action. What am I going to need to do to start this business? What am I going to need to do to start to attract subscribers, to become a full-time YouTuber? I had to start to take the equipment with me wherever I go. Now you guys know I'm a long-haul truck driver, so I started taking my equipment on the road. I didn't even start this video by saying this is a part of my 30 videos in 30-day challenge, but I'm telling you it right here and now. That when I started this challenge, I was still in the mindset that, oh, what am I going to do with my next video? Like, starting to try to think of topics or what works for other people, what video. No, get into a flow state. Look at what's already worked for you and then capitalize on that. Those are the topics that your audience are interested in. So make similar videos to those topics. And just be your true self. Give yourself permission to be a full-time creator. Make videos about stuff that you like talking about with your friends. And talk to your audience like they're your friends. You guys are my friends. I love each one of you. I'm happy you're here. Let's get on this journey together. Now, the more I make these videos, the more I get into a flow state, the more I don't give a fuck. I even let out the F-bombs once in a while now. I don't want this channel to be about me being explicit on every one of my videos, but I get really passionate on some of my videos, especially when I'm talking about my past and giving up of the outside things that I used to need to make myself feel happy. Before I met my wife, before I got into getting into the gym and working on myself, getting myself in good shape and becoming someone who can inspire others to change their story. It's because I get passionate. I'm in a flow state. I don't have to think. I am being. When you're out in nature, you don't have to think. You are tuned in alignment with the trees, with all of the animals, with the water. That being out in nature is like a natural healing. It's why I love living out here. I'm in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. I have one neighbor that's like 1.5 kilometers down the road. I can come out on my deck, make a video, scream to the top of my lungs, and not worry about it, because this is my property. I own like 29 or 30 acres. I'm not saying that to brag, but back in the day, I had to change the way I thought. And I had to move out of my parents' place to make changes in my life. And it led to where I'm at today. And then the next step is to get away from being a long-haul truck driver. But right now, that works for me. And I'm still in alignment with my purpose and passion. I'm doing it right here and now on this video, on this YouTube channel, with the videos I create. I am my true self. I am the fitness influencer, the personal trainer. I'm almost done the program. I'm going to start to train people at my gym in Sydney and train people online. But the thing I'm most passionate about is personal development, because it shifted my whole life. I'm no longer the victim. I'm someone who's capable of more. And I can do this stuff while still working at the same job I'm at right now. I don't need to quit that job to do YouTube full time. But I'm sure that frequency does exist right here and now. And I'm sure that I could take a chance on myself and quit that trucking job and just do YouTube and personal training. And wouldn't that be a mission to get on? I can feel it. I can see it. But right now, working that trucking job, I can still do these videos because I have a very relaxed schedule. I've been with that company for over 10 years. And I've got a relaxed schedule where I get 4 days off, and I get to do my music on the weekends. I get to do my YouTube channel, work on the gains, building muscle in the gym. But most importantly, I get to make content for you guys and be myself on this channel. And I love it. I love every second of each one of these videos. And the more comfortable I've gotten being authentic with you guys and telling you guys some pretty vulnerable stuff about myself, it's actually let go of a lot of the resistance that was stuck in from my old self and my old vibration. Which once I did that raising my vibration meditation, I didn't need to depend on watching television or drinking alcohol, smoking weed, doing stuff like that to raise my vibrational frequency. That I can do that by just living my passion and purpose every day and getting into a flow state when I wake up first thing in the morning, and not need to be on my cell phone when I first wake up. I embody right here and now, and I've become the person, and because I'm doing a video per day, is what I love to do first thing in the morning, because I've become this version of myself, is I go make a video the second I wake up after I've made my cup of coffee. I go in that garage, and if you've noticed, some of my videos are really dark in the background. That's me in my garage, first thing in the morning, flow state. When I get home from the gym and it's a day where I have time, flow state. Let's do another video. So I get into these flow states in the afternoon too. But honestly, you can really connect to it as one of the first 2 or 3 things you do with your day in the morning. So try to figure out what you like to do best and tune into that, and give yourself permission. Give yourself permission this week to start. Do you want to speak on videos like I do? Do you want to be a content creator? Well, start with just making 1-minute videos of yourself talking. And you're not going to like the way you sound at first, or how good the content is. It doesn't really matter how good it is the fact that you're letting go of the fear and the worry of being judged. And you're taking the steps. You're taking action, like I talk about. Take an action. I want action tonight. Satisfaction, all right. That song's about a completely different thing, but it has action in it. Must because I'm wearing purple. I'm always singing Poison songs to myself. Earlier it was on scanning, pop, 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 pop. blows me away. Also, getting back into music, I'm getting my studio set up, so I'm actually doing a lot of like drumming and drum covers, which is also giving me another purpose and something else I can use my creative energy on. But what my most important thing is right here and now, to help you create the best version of yourself and to teach you that you have what it takes. And there are multiple versions of you that exist right here and now as I make this video. And I'm going to avoid mentioning what I almost just mentioned because I talk about that in every one of my videos. But tune into that frequency and trust in the universe. And give yourself permission to start on that dream this week. And I thank you for watching, and feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already.